The 1964 United States 5-cent coin, commonly known as the Jefferson Nickel, holds a very special place in American monetary history, not because of a dramatic design change, but because it represents the end of an era and the height of a national coinage crisis. By 1964, the United States was experiencing a severe coin shortage, driven by rising silver prices, hoarding by the public, and rapid economic expansion following World War II. Although the 5-cent coin contained no silver, it was still heavily hoarded because people feared that all U.S. coins might soon change composition. The 1964 nickel, therefore, became one of the most heavily produced coins in U.S. history, struck in enormous quantities to satisfy public demand and stabilize everyday commerce. The obverse, front, of the 1964 5-cent coin features the left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and principal author of the Declaration of Independence. This portrait was designed by Felix Schlag, whose design had been in use since 1938. Jefferson is shown with a calm and dignified expression, reflecting Enlightenment ideals of reason, liberty, and republican government. The word liberty appears to the right of Jefferson's portrait, followed by the year 1964, while the national motto, "In God We Trust," is inscribed along the left rim. The placement of these inscriptions balances the design aesthetically while emphasizing core American values of freedom and faith. The reverse, back, of the coin depicts Monticello, Thomas Jefferson's historic Virginia estate, and one of the most iconic buildings in early American architecture. Monticello symbolizes Jefferson's intellectual legacy, architectural brilliance, and belief in education and progress. Above the building appears the inscription, E pluribus unum, out of many one, reflecting the unity of the states. Beneath Monticello is the denomination 5 cents, followed by United States of America. This reverse design remained essentially unchanged until 2004, making it one of the longest-running reverse designs in U.S. coinage history. From a metal composition standpoint, the 1964 Jefferson nickel is made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a durable structure and distinctive silvery appearance despite containing no precious metals. The coin has a diameter of 21.21 millimeters, a weight of 5.00 grams, and a plain, smooth edge. This composition was chosen for strength and longevity, as 5-cent coins circulate heavily and must withstand constant handling. One of the most significant aspects of the 1964 5-cent coin is its extraordinarily high mintage. Due to the coin shortage, production was pushed to record levels. In 1964, nickels were struck at 3 mints. Philadelphia, no mint mark, over 1.02 billion coins. Denver, D-mint mark, over 1.78 billion coins. San Francisco, no mint mark, proof only, approximately 3.95 million proof coins. This makes 1960 for the highest mintage year for Jefferson nickels in U.S. history. To discourage hoarding, the U.S. Mint continued striking 1964 dated nickels well into 1965 and early 1966, even though the calendar year had passed. This policy was unique and highlights how critical the coin shortage had become. Despite its massive production, the 1964 nickel remains historically important. It represents the final year before the U.S. coinage system changed forever, as silver was removed from dimes and quarters in 1965. While nickels were unaffected compositionally, public fear and economic uncertainty made the 1964 nickel a symbol of transition from precious metal coinage to modern clad coinage. In terms of collectability, the 1964 5-cent coin is extremely common in circulated condition and generally holds only face value when worn. However, uncirculated examples, especially those with strong luster and sharp details, are collectible and modestly valuable. Proof coins from San Francisco are especially prized by collectors for their mirror-like fields and sharp strikes. Additionally, coins with full steps on Monticello, meaning all architectural steps are clearly visible, can command higher premiums, as this indicates an exceptionally strong strike. The 1964 Jefferson nickel also holds educational value. It teaches collectors about economic history, mint policy, public psychology, and the relationship between metal prices and everyday money. It is often recommended as a starter coin for new collectors because it is affordable, historically meaningful, and easy to find in rolls, collections, and circulation. In conclusion, The 1964 United States 5-cent coin is far more than an ordinary nickel. It is a powerful reminder of a time when Americans worried about the future of their money, when the U.S. Mint responded with unprecedented production, and when the nation stood on the brink of major monetary reform. Whether viewed as a historical artifact, a numismatic study piece, or a symbol of mid-20th century America, the 1964 Jefferson nickel remains one of the most important and recognizable coins in U.S. history.